Alright, YouTube, what up? Finally getting back on here. You know, some different content. To be doing some modifications to the Durango. It's 2016. Also be doing some modifications to my wife's car, which hers is also a 2016, but it's a Maxima. Just doing a couple different things, which I go into more detail on what I've done to my car so far. Which of course I have the Tesla style screen in here. Changed out most of my bulbs to LEDs, both headlights, fog lights, all of my interior dome lights. Changed out lug nuts, so I don't have the chrome ones anymore. Changed those to black because I have the, of course, black factory rims. Still plan on getting a cold air intake. Paint is cool, but it's a whole lot of people who have the same color that I have, which give you a view of the outside here in a moment. But I want to go with like maybe a darker gray. I kind of like the, I think they're called Destroyer Gray, the Durangos and the Chargers that they do or whatever. I like that color, but I don't know if I'm gonna go with that color. But of course, that'll all be content that I'll be bringing you as well. But I'll give you a rundown of all the stuff that I have on my Tesla style radio. This guy and this Mustang is too funny. Which I plan on changing my exhaust a little bit, but not too much, because I don't want to sound like that, because clearly you can tell that's a V6. Which I have a V6. If you got a V6, nothing wrong with having a V6. You got to start somewhere, but I still want mine to sound decent. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'll bring all kind of different content to the channel as far as different mods that I'm doing. If you want content on how to install some of the mods that I'm doing, of course, I'll put links in the description for all the products that I buy. Of course, we'll have giveaways coming up, the whole nine, you know, the spiel. You've watched enough YouTube videos to know what to do on here, buying different products, putting them on for people to win, which I plan on doing all that as well. But like I said, 2016 Durango's SXT, which I got it for now because I don't need all the extra horsepower. We plan on doing some road tripping, so maybe in the future we'll upgrade to an RT. I don't know if we'll go as far as getting the hellcat. I don't know if I need that much power, but who knows? Anything can happen in the future. But yeah, bring you guys the rest of the content here in a minute. Hold tight. Be back with you. So first project, you still got a lot of work to do. I've done some mods so far. 2016 Durango. Already changed up the lug nuts. Yeah, normal chrome lug nuts, black, just subtle changes. Changed out the factory headlights, fog lights, LED right now. May change those out to the HID kits. That's about it for the outside of the tail light tint. Let's take a look on the inside. All right, inside we have Phoenix Automotive Tesla style screen, which I've had this in here maybe about 3-4 months. So far so good. All my movie and streaming apps working just fine. A little bit of glare there. But yeah, so far so good there. Of course, my good old plug-in car gotta smell good. Changed up my factory dome lights, LED as well. I've done those all the way back. The reverse lights, interior lights in the very back. I plan on putting one of these in my wife's car, which is a 2016 also, Maxima. But yeah, I'll go over all of the other features that it has on here, of course, in another video. Just wanted to put out a quick video. Some of the stuff I still plan on doing. Still plan on changing up the paint, of course, changing up the rims, that type of stuff. Doing my interior pieces, all these chrome pieces, gray pieces here. Also, I've already done the steering wheel, all of this stuff here. Had ordered, which I'll throw the link to that in the description. Got all these pieces here from eBay, but I had to get these pieces made. But other than that, that's just about it. As far as on the inside, just about everything I could possibly need, and a Tesla screen here, which give you guys a rundown on the stuff I have in here. Yeah, a couple more mods. Can't wait to get my rims on. Factory still look pretty good. Paint is pretty decent. I got a few imperfections here and there, but I plan on changing the color up. So maybe a darker gray. But as of right now, red looks pretty decent. Yeah, as I get more content, we'll make sure to post it. So, as I said, a couple different mods that we've done. I've ordered this off of Instagram. I think it's called Patriot Customs. I'll throw the link in the description. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that wrong. But they did the badges for the steering wheel. Of course, I have the cup holders. I had those done. Got this off of Amazon. Of course, my Tesla style screen here. It's going to Netflix, which are probably not set up right now. May connect. Yeah, like I thought. I had to wait on my internet to connect on that. But yeah, Netflix, streaming apps on here, a couple of other things, different launchers, so that it doesn't have all of the factory stuff, how it looks when you first plug it up. Of course, another pickup on Amazon. That way, phone can just be magnetized up there. I had a smaller one, but I had to update to one with a few more magnets in it. Of course, we all know the iPhone 11, depending on what cases you put on them, can be a little heavy. So decided to put me a little plug-in in here, so that way car can always be smelling good. The ones that you normally get from AutoZone and you put in your vents up here normally worked for a few days, and then the smell kind of goes out. So just a few different things that changed in here. And of course, like I said, my lights that I changed in here, changed all those to LEDs all the way back. The reverse lights, fog lights, headlights, cargo area in the back. I plan on pulling all my chrome pieces as well as my plastic pieces to do something to those. Don't know what quite just yet, but plan on doing all of that. Excuse my mess in here. What else do we got in here? I also plan on doing my ghost lights, say Dodge, which I haven't installed these yet. This will also be some content that I put on there. Don't quite know where I want to put these yet, if I want to put them on the bottom of the doors or the bottom of my mirrors. But of course I'll be bringing that content to y'all as well. But if you've seen one, you've seen them all. Of course, third row seat Durango with the captain's chairs in there. So like I said, the color on it is pretty decent, but I've seen one too many, so definitely got to change up the color. A few imperfections here and there that get changed up, but we will most definitely get it figured out. Also want to do a couple other things with the headlights, test out some different products, so I'll be bringing that content to y'all as well. Like I said, changed out my factory lug nuts, so thought the black looked a little bit better than going with the chrome. But yeah, I'll be bringing y'all much more content, videos on the stereo, as well as other mods that I do, so stay tuned. So yeah, Tesla style screen. I of course have a separate video on all of the settings, all of the apps that I've put on here so far. They've done an update since I've had it. I've had it maybe about 3 or 4 months, which they had to update it. One of the issues that I kept having was whenever I put it in reverse and it would turn on, of course, my backup camera, it would get stuck on that and I would have to reset it. But since then they've updated it, and this is the Android 9 fast boot system, which they also have an Android 8 system, which I would suggest this one because as fast as you can start the car, it'll boot back up. You won't have to wait on it to load like the older systems, and from what I've seen, some of the Linkswell videos. But outside of setting that up, I've also installed my heads-up display. This on Amazon as well. It works pretty good. Universal, I think it was like $25. I'll put the link in the description for this. But yeah, that's all that I plan on doing as of just right now, is just smaller mods until I get to the larger ones, which is doing my chrome deletes, which I want to go with maybe like say a black chrome or even just a different color altogether on my chrome pieces, as well as the trim around my window buttons, as well as these plastic pieces here that go all the way around, those plastic pieces, all of those, once I can get those up out of here. Which of course you see my library and some of the videos that I check out frequently. Dreyway, Life of Corey, YouTube and On the Budget. Check out all those cats, and all the work that they've done to their chargers and whatnot. Which I plan on doing the same thing with a Durango. Seeing who else out there has Durangos, what mods that they've made. But until then, stay tuned for the next video. If you look forward to the content, if you have a Durango or look to do some mods to your car, whether it's a Durango or not, and you plan on getting some of the stuff that I have in here, of course, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, hit the bell notification, and I'll holler at y'all in the next video. Peace.